Good afternoon. This is Jeff Murray from Zigen Corporation. That's me at the bottom right in the blue shirt next to Joel Silver of the Imaging Science Foundation. And this happy group is our Sydney ISF class from about a month ago, where Zigen was used for all the 4K connectivity. Today, we're going to be bringing you a pair of new products. It's an HDBaseT transmitter and receiver that is 4K and uses HDBaseT technology, but it does have a couple unique twists that I think you'll be very interested in. All of Zigen products are field tested, installer approved, so you can install them with confidence. The new products that we're going to talk about today are also being launched as part of 4 or 5 new products at the Integrated Systems Europe show this year in Amsterdam. If you happen to get by the show at the RAI, stop by Hall 7. We're in booth T170. That's Hall 7, booth T170. The first product I want to talk about today is the wall plate transmitter. This has been put to the torture test. Some of the feedback we've gotten on this type of a product is that the VGA after a certain amount of time starts to cause some issues. This one has been tested for 2 weeks solid, installed in a test lab with the wall closed in, and we haven't had any problems at all with it. This is a perfect no control system using on connection technology. When you plug in an HDMI cable, you can have it turn on the HDMI display at the other end, or you can have it control lighting. Essentially, with this type of a setup, you can bring your own device, BYOD, and in seconds collaborate with colleagues with full audio and video in stunning 4K UHD. This is a look at the WebOS or programming page for the wall plate transmitter. This first block shows the status of all the different links. Green meaning active and connected, cable length on the HDBaseT runs. You see you got buttons there, you can refresh the settings as you connect things. Device name and notes is the next block. Device name is what you would type into the WebOS to get this little menu / programming system to come up. And this is our default RS-232 commands. And then this is where you could actually put in your own commands if you wanted, or you could put in a string of commands. And then finally our admin and control panel, where we can load new firmware, we can reset the system, we can install updates. So very, very straightforward, simple to use. The other end of the equation is the receiver, the ZIG-POE-RXAV. It's a perfect receiver to round out the system for classrooms, boardrooms, huddle rooms, and more. It has a built-in amplifier that strips from the HDMI, Ethernet port, 2 relays, WebOS, and more. When paired with the wall plate we just looked at, you've got a seamless huddle or conference room solution. Just add the source, BYOD, display, and speakers, and you're all set. And it also provides power to the upstream transmitters. This is the programming page for the RXAV. Same concept as with the wall plate, shows all the links, the length of the actual cable, naming of the device, and then any kind of notes the installer wants to put in on this, like possibly where it's located in the home. And then of course you have access to the relays. They're in a normally open state. You can close them here to trigger various devices in the system, audio muting, and then your DSP volume control, bass, treble, and then the baud rate on your RS-232 port. Finally, facility for loading new firmware, resetting the box, and installing updates. All in all, very concise, quick, easy to program. This is kind of a look at the overall system in perhaps a huddle room. A couple computers, connection at maybe a lectern, floor plate, wall, category cable to the display projector, and then a direct connection for speakers, for internet access point, HDMI. Here's a more in-depth look at the system. And again, these can be ordered separately or in pairs, but I think most people will be doing them in pairs. But the products are compatible with other Zigen products that are already on the market and coming to the market. So we start this system with a couple sources, and then we pull in our transmitter. We make our connections to the transmitter, which are HDMI, VGA with audio. That is also multi-port on the VGA side, so we do have other analog formats that we can pull into the system. We put in our receiver, and it's not just any receiver, it's the RXAV, which means we have this single connection from the wall plate to the receiver up to 328 feet. Then we connect our internet access point so everybody in the system can share internet access. We connect HDMI to the TV. We connect one of those internet ports to the TV to use the smart part of the TV. We use RS-232 to control the TV, and we connect a couple speaker wires up to a soundbar or set of speakers in the ceiling, however the configuration is in the room. Just to recap, so we have an auto switching 4K UHD WebOS enabled PoE wall plate transmitter, going to a receiver that has a 4K scaler, 20 watt per channel stereo amplifier, 2 relays, IR in and out, RS-232 bidirectional, a web enabled OS, and this actually provides the PoE to the wall plate transmitter. On top of that, it all comes with a remote control. So the instructor or the facilitator of the meeting can turn the volume up and down if there is audio in the presentation, switch from source to source, close the relays to trigger some other action in the room, such as a screen or masking screen or drop screen. Then a function for mute, and then a function to power off the system. If you would like to get more information on this product or other great Zigen products, visit our website www.zigencorp.com or call us at one of the numbers listed on the slide. Thank you and have a great day.